Yeah, it's that man's fault, Doug. He out here making money, working me like a slave.
Shit, Carla owes me a lot of money.
We just did another repo. Snatched it, sugar, boom, boom. But the lady was nice after we already had it. And then trade for the key, Doug let her empty her vehicle out and stuff instead of just snagging it and taking it down the road. I like it when they work things out like that.
Carla owes me $1,365 more.
Woohoo!
They just sent me $1,000.
Yo. Yeah, Will. Right before noon, we repoed a car, and I knew I couldn't do a live. So I did that baby one to let y'all know they wouldn't be a noontime live. We just returned the car to the car lot. We're done. So I thought, oh, what the heck? It's only 30 minutes late. Might as well do one. I told Doug that's his good luck charm. There's 2 repos we've been on that we've tried to get, and hadn't. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Your door ain't shut. There you go. So in three days, this truck's made $2,365 in 2 days. In 3 days.
Not bad, huh?
No. 3 days. That's some damn good money.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear my percentage.
0.2%. Dumbass is actually over here doing some work for once instead of sitting in the office. Huh,
What you doing?
Nothing. Glad fucking around. Last time he was mowing the grass. I was like, yeah, he's crazy. I wouldn't be mowing shit. He's supposed to be the mechanic. They got the mechanic mowing the fucking grass. I said, well, that tells you how good mechanic he is. He's a big dumbass. I don't know why they even hired that dummy.
I guess you do what the boss tells you to do.
Yeah. Sucks to be him. It ain't happening. I ain't doing all that dumb shit. I certainly hell ain't mowing no grass. I don't know grass. I don't do that no more. That was timber. I'm on my father's grass, but that's my dad.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't mow shit. My neighbor, he mows my grass for me. He does for free. I told him, you need a tow. You get a good discount. You get 50% off if you mow my grass. That's what I told him last night, too. I said, don't mow it until it needs really mowed. I don't want it scalped like dirt.
Yeah.
I want it to be grass.
Will said you should be buying those big T-bone steaks. Shit, today's meat ain't real. So, you'd be just wasting money there, Will.
Buy some crab and lobsters and shrimp.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be eating that.
Shit, I do. Oh, yeah. That Alaska king crab. That's hard. Especially when you cook it on the barbecue grill. It's got that smoke taste to it. Instead of the water. I'll be fucking that crab up when I get high and drunk. I be eating the fuck out of making a mess. That shit's messier than hell.
I eat my share of crab. Nope, I'm not. Nope, I'm not familiar with the kingdom of nothing, my friend. The kingdom of Yahweh, I know that. That's it. Lobsters are the cockroaches of the sea.
Lobsters or crab?
Both.
The real cockroaches are the damn shrimps. I don't eat fish. No, they don't. Oh. Nasty shit. Now I gotta figure out dealing with that damn truck and dumbass weasel. Shit never even told him. it's gonna turn into a head.
Good for them. I'm not in Ukraine. I'm a United States citizen. I love my country. I care about other people in their countries, but I don't worry about them. Every one of them need to find their creator. Mine is Yahweh. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I don't care less about Ukraine or any other place. Just like they don't care about me. Hey, Australia, how you doing? You need to take that to a channel that somebody cares. I don't care. I care about nobody belongs in jail for weed. Nobody. It needs to be federally legal everywhere across the United States of America. That's the only thing this channel and me are for. And if you can't get that through your head and want to keep posting it on there, I will just say goodbye to you.
Alright, well you can't do it while you're on the phone, can you?
What?
Send me a request on Cash App for $100.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that to you later. I'll do it in a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go to the bank and do a big withdrawal here. Just a second.
Sugar boom boom. We're making people walk when they don't make their payment. All you got to do is miss a couple payments, and you will meet Mr. Doug, the repo man, with the repo rig. And yes, we do leave people walking.
We just left a girl walking with a burnt house.
Yeah.
She got a burnt house and no car.
And 3 kids.
Yeah, sucks to be her. No more riding around for free. That rental car is up. They got
That you weren't paying rent on?
Yeah, she wasn't paying the rent. She wanted to keep it for free.
Yeah, that's the funny
Wait till my
thing.
tomatoes start spitting some out, goddammit.
All these people want to get their cars for free.
I'm ready to eat some tomatoes.
Oh, I hear you.
My plants need to come on.
I hear you.
Alright.
I wish your tomatoes were ready. When we got home, I'd make me a big old tomato sandwich.
I'm gonna pluck them on to eat. Pluck it out the vine, wash it up, cutting time.
Yeah, that part is alpha. Well, it really is, but you got to look at it this way. If Doug and I didn't do it, Joe and Bob would do it, or Larry and Sam. You know what I mean?
Somebody's gonna do it.
Somebody's going to do it.
Somebody has to be the bearer of bad
Someone
news.
has to, be the bearer of bad news. Someone has to do it. You know what I mean?
But the way it goes is you don't pay, you don't drive.
Yeah, if you don't pay, you don't drive. But see, Doug tries to be good about it. I like the way Doug reposts and all. You know, okay, on this last one, we had it hooked. We could have just booked, went down the road, whatever. But Doug likes to get the key. You get a little extra money if you get the key. So it's always an incentive to get the key. You know, that's like an extra $100 or something, 75, whatever it is. So of course we hooked it and could have just left. But he goes up or calls on the phone, whichever he did. Calls, goes, knocks on the door, whatever. Contacts me, yo, I got your vehicle. You want me to just drive away, or would you like to get something out of it? You give me the key, and you can take whatever you want out of it, you know. And
No key, no stuff.
yeah, no key, no stuff. We got to go. So the lady said, yeah, no problem. And she said, how can I get into it? And Doug said, as soon as you hand me the key, I'll set it down on the ground. You can take as long as you want, you know, to get your stuff out. As long as he has possession of the key. And that works great. You know, they only took 5 minutes or so to clean it out. But me or Doug, nobody rushed them or anything. So kept telling them, take time, make sure you get everything. Because, you know,
Once I get the key, I know they can't drive off.
you hate to be the bearer of bad news and all, but you can either make a situation worse or better. And Doug tries to make it better with every ounce of his heart. He tries to make it better. Some people you can't. Some people you got to go psycho on and this, that, and the other. But a lot of the times, like that lady, she was pretty nice. No, the house didn't burn down. They had a fire in the basement or something.
Yeah, she said it burned up the new basement.
Yeah, they burned up a new room in their basement or something like that. Well, I think you should be talking about cannabis, so go find another channel to talk about your Israel, okay? See ya. People can't take a hint. People can't take a hint. Move along.
What are you on YouTube?
Yeah. The guy still wants to be talking to me about this, that, and it don't pertain to the United States of America. I really don't care. I don't wish no other countries harm or anything. I wish peace and love throughout the world. It's up to them what they do in them countries. I don't care.
I think it's time for a beer and some chicken for lunch.
No, it's time for a blunt, a joint, something.
Well, we can do all that once we go get this money. When we get this money, we'll go to Spencer and hit the liquor store. Hit the chicken 3 for 1.
Yeah.
I want a cold beer with my lunch. It's nice and hot. I want a nice cold beer. Because I'm caught up on the main repos now.
I know.
I got 2 more. I do have 2 more.
But you got the main ones. You got the big buck ones.
Yeah, there's 2 more, but one of them's out of town, and the other one's kind of out of town, and I ain't doing that today.
Yeah.
I told him I ain't going out of town today. For that.
Benjamin, how are you?
I got the hardest to get one, so they should be happy.
That was the one I hit. Yep. One that talks is Israel, not just the Israel, but Ukraine and stuff. He didn't want to talk about Yahweh or Yahshua or nothing, anything that, you know. So, I wish them well in their country. Well, what was she talking about? Anybody got anything they'd want to talk about or discuss? I figured y'all did, otherwise I wouldn't have done a live. Carvana tow trucks look like, flatbed, they look like crap.
Yeah, they're bullshit.
Yeah, with all that wind thing on them.
Some of them are fucking electric.
Yeah.
They're not even gas powered.
They look like
they
crap.
All that shit. Yeah. No, I'm riding down the highway. No, I'm caught up now. I got more, but I ain't going out. They're out of town. They're the big money repos, but I ain't doing them today. Fuck that.
Well.
Yeah. He would have had about almost half of that money. He want to be playing. Sometimes some people got to learn a lesson. I've learned 2 things in my life. Don't bridge that you may need to cross, and don't bite the fucking hand that feeds you.
He did.
That's 2 important morals to live by. Because you never know when you might need to cross that bridge. And if you ain't got the bridge to cross, well, you're fucked. I've learned that lesson because there's people I still like to be friends with that shit just went south and we're not friends anymore. Alan's one of them, white boy Alan. I still wish him and I were good buddies, but he thinks different, and he sees things different, and that's his perspective. And no, I'm talking about Alan that I used to run around and jump cars with and shit.
What I was talking about yesterday.
Old head Alan. Yeah, I miss him a lot, but he sees things one way, I see him another way, and we don't agree, and so.
Well, have I lost ability to see comments, or is nobody commenting?
Sorry when the time is there, not just fuck you, and that's how it's gonna be. I've never heard him say thank you to me for nothing.
Hey, Will, any of my regulars, make a comment so I know I can still see comments. Please.
He doesn't show it. Yeah, he owns
Oh, there we go.
I mean, how does he tell you thank you?
I just wanted to make sure I could still see comments. Sometimes they take them away. Are you working today? And did y'all ever dry up?
Feeling, trust me. I can imagine. Well, what makes me mad is he's so deceptive, and he's got this thought in his head, and he just believes it. When he needs to open his eyes to the bigger fucking picture and man up about shit and stop being a bitch. But he's not going to do that because he's stuck in his ways. He's like my father a lot.
Right on, man.
But my father is just the same way. Once something's his, if it's my dad, it's his way or the highway. So I've learned to just adapt and move over and just kind of, yeah, I ain't never going to get nowhere with this motherfucker. So.
Yeah, well, knock on wood, we've had nice weather.
Those goddamn lines, which pisses me off. Yeah, it'd be like little jump starts and mainly it's some stupid ass jump starts that you be doing. And I told him, I said, man, that don't pay enough money, dude. That truck is too new. You put 20 miles on too much wear and tear for 50, 60 bucks. But I said, that's not how you need to make money. I get it. But me, I would go chase the bigger fish.
I'd have a little service truck. Yeah, it was a wheel lift tow truck that was in front of us.
I ain't changing nobody's motherfucking tire. You got me fucked up. I'm debating doing lockouts for people, but I don't even want to do that because it's just too much, not enough money and too much bullshit. Yeah, it's super easy to do.
Yeah, it was a newer wheel lift.
I'm more, I just like stick to the repo. It's big money, and I grab and go, and my money's guaranteed. Shit, Nate just sent me a fucking $1,000 just a minute ago. I didn't even say nothing. And Dylan said, check your cash app. And I said, why? He said, Nate sent you $1,000. He's so happy you would have got that expedition. He said they've been trying to get that expedition for like 9 months.
Damn, the one we just got?
Nate's been trying to go get it and keep eyes on it for the past 2 months. And so I went over there, boom, I was sitting there, and I nailed that lady. I felt bad because her house just caught on fire, and then I repoed her car. I was like, damn. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I like to give people passes, but on this instance, I can't do that, or I'll be fired.
Yeah, but he also pays $1,500 a month insurance, and, licensing and all that stuff, so.
Well, I told her, I was like, you ain't been communicating with the car lot.
He earns his money.
Yeah, you've been playing, so it sucks to be you. I'm walking time now. Yeah. And I hate being out in the heat unless I want to be. That's why I don't do a lot of that AAA kind of stuff. Fuck that. I like riding the truck in the air. That's like Shannon. He's got those AC seats. He's like, you're the only motherfucker who ever uses them. I said, what? I said, you're fucking crazy. Like, you wear pants every day. Fuck that, wear pants. I wear shorts. I said, yeah, I own the company. I'm dressing how I want. My brother don't like it look too bad. I'm not wearing no fucking uniform and all that bullshit. Fuck that. That's why I like the repo type things, because then who gives a fuck how you look? Because I'm taking the car. They ain't gonna worry about how I look. You're gonna worry about losing the car.
Yeah, it takes money to make money, always.
Yeah. And then a lot of the people I tow for are all people that know me, or I've known them, or.
Well, my friends, let me get on out of here. We're about to pull up on something, and I need to send Doug a request
don't worry
for the
about
Cash App
it. He don't know anybody.
and stuff like that. So let me get that taken care of.
No, he's from out of town.
I'll see y'all at 420 on Facebook and back again on YouTube at 7 p.m. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise.
I'm the only person in Kansas City who knows. Like, only.
Yeah, I try not to lose nothing either, brother. Hey,
he can't
peace,
say
love,
he's
and
seen-
cannabis for all. One team, one dream. United we
He's a big
stand. If we
fan.
try, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Jesus loves you. And look, I can almost bend my finger now.
Go him, he.
Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see y'all this evening. Peace out.
It's nice outside.